Hello and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Fatima Siddiqui for the news headlines. Again, President Tinubu vows to end insecurity. Federal government to get 20 million out-of-school children to school, Minister assures. Res pledges affordable housing scheme for Nigerians. Nigerian government vows strict measures against organ harvesting. Kwara NSCDC commends Balogun Gambari Wards Development Association for donation of command office, says no room for criminal elements in Kwara. CBN suspends processing fees on large deposits. JAMB to begin verbal reasoning tests for DE candidates. NIMET seeks collaboration to combat impact of climate change. PSC charges PROs to be accessible, committed to duty. Tinubu lauds Osimhen, Oshoala, others on African Players Awards. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has said he will not be satisfied until insecurity ends in the country. This was as he affirmed that his administration will continue to cater to survivors devastated by the insecurity in the northeast. The Ministry of Education has said it is working to get Nigeria's 20 million out-of-school children back to school in the next 4 years. The Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mahmoud, said that there were millions of out-of-school children in Nigeria, noting that it is a major problem for the country. He added that the ministry had engaged with stakeholders to review Nigeria's school curriculum to ensure skill acquisition for students. In a bid to ensure the well-being of the citizen, the House of Representatives has pledged to put in place the enabling environment to ensure an affordable housing scheme for Nigerians. The chairman of the Committee on Housing and Habitat, Aminu Balele, expressed readiness to confront the daunting task of fashioning out a radical housing agenda and legislation to provide reasonably accessible, affordable and habitable houses to a great majority of Nigerians on approved conditions. The Coordinating Ministry of Health and Social Development, Professor Ali Pate, has assured that a decisive action will be taken to combat criminal activities in health practices. The minister highlighted the government's commitment to improving regulations as evidenced by the recent inauguration of the Tertiary Hospitals Care Standards Committee. The Balogun Gambari Wards Development Association, a community development organization in Ilorin, on Tuesday, officially handed over a newly built office complex to the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps at Kerebiata Divisional Headquarters. On his address, Kwara State NSCDC Commandant Umar Muhammad expressed his gratitude to the Gambari community for their generous contribution. He emphasized that the new office complex would significantly improve the working conditions for the personnel and enable them to respond more effectively to security challenges. He declared that there will be no room for criminals in Kwara State.
Thank God for a day like this. I've been posted almost 4 months now, and they really showed that they want us to work for them by donating this office. And we do the needful. Ahmed Abubakar, the OFR MNI, has given me a working good relationship. I supply us with office equipment. We give them 85% of those equipment here, including arms and ammunition, so that Kwara State, this locality will be free from any criminality activities that's going on here. We have more intelligent officers. They're reporting back to us, and we're doing the needful. You can see now this is a season of crime, but it has reduced. It is this reduction just because we have more personnel that are working. That is why the community find it important to donate this office to us.
The divisional officer of Akerebiata Chief Superintendent of Corps, Salman Sirajuddin, commended the community for their initiative and pledged to continue providing optimal security service. He assured the residents that the NSCDC would utilize the new facility effectively to ensure their safety and well-being. Speaking on behalf of the association, the president, Isa Tunde, expressed the community's commitment to supporting security initiatives in the area.
The peaceful atmosphere of the community. Commander, sir, this is the message, sir. The community, through the association, hereby for the upgrading of Agege Traditional Headquarters to operate 24 hours. And also appeal for the strengthening and equipping the division with all the needful essential that will be needed to make the work community time-free. The association also hereby use this freedom to advise the local government authority to please assist to fund the Agege Traditional Headquarters to complement the association group lecture for building the NSCDC office as its contribution to security community, which comprise Yabari 1, Yabari 2, Bago, and Sango.
The Balogun Agba of Ilorin, Alhaji Adebayo, who represented the Emir of Ilorin, Dr. Ibrahim Zulgambari CFR, commended the association and promised to give his support to the association and the security agencies in the state. The Central Bank of Nigeria has directed all commercial banks and non-bank financial institutions to immediately suspend processing fees on large cash deposits and other transactions. The CBN's directive was contained in a circular signed by the Acting Director, Banking Supervision, Adetona Adedeji. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has said candidates for its direct entry examination would from 2024 undertake cognitive and verbal reasoning test. The registrar, Professor Isiaq Olede, explained that the aptitude test will comprise verbal, abstracts, data checking, work sampling, among others. The Director General of the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, Professor Mansour Matazu, has called for collaboration to proactively address the adverse effect of climate change. He said this involves delivering actionable impact-based products and services to mitigate the impact of extreme weather and climate events on lives and property globally. The chairman of the Police Service Commission, Dr. Suleiman Arazi, has charged police public relations officers across the state commands and departments of the Nigeria Police Force to ensure that they are accessible to the public, including the media, saying they must be available and take their calls. He said for the PPROs to make successful careers, they ought to be the servants of the people who are constantly seeking information. The last on the news is sports. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Nigeria Super Eagles forward Victor Osimhen on winning the CAF 2023 Men's Player of the Year award. Tinubu also celebrated the remarkable achievements of Asisat Oshoala of Nigeria Super Falcons, who clinched the 2023 CAF Women's Player of the Year for the 6th time, and Chiamaka Nadozie, who was awarded the Woman Goalkeeper of the Year, as well as the Super Falcons for emerging the Women's National Team of the Year. He commended the players for their outstanding performance on both national and international stages, describing them as sources of pride to the nation and an inspiration for aspiring footballers across the continent. We have come to the end of the news. Here's the recap of the story. Again, President Tinubu vows to end insecurity. Federal government to get 20 million out-of-school children to school. Minister assures. Bread pledges affordable housing scheme for Nigerians. Nigerian government vows strict measures against organ harvesting. Kwara NSCDC commends Balogun Gambari World Development Association for donation of command office, says no room for criminal elements in Kwara. CBN suspends processing fees on large deposits. JAMB to begin verbal reasoning test for DE candidates. NIMET seek collaboration to combat impact of climate change. PSC charges PROs to be accessible, committed to duty. Tinubu lauds Osimhen, Oshoala, others on African Players Awards. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News at 9. Remember, don't let someone else's opinion or view become your reality. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com, and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Fatima Sirki. You have a good night.